All right.
Yeah.
Preparation for performance. I would say that for me, at least, I like to warm up, but not too much. Just like maybe a 5-minute warm up, but also to get your mind in the right mindset, which is, if you're upset about something, to somehow get rid of that, and get yourself into a state that you have a teamwork thing going on stage, because that's the way I'm looking at it. It's like it's if Billy's taking a solo or Dean's taking a solo, or even if we're not even taking a solo, we're just playing the head. It's where can I fit in, and prepare for that, so that I know the music inside and out. That's a given, of course, but you need to put yourself in a state that you are receptive to hear things. So usually I don't practice too much what I'm going to be playing that night. I might just play a completely different tune, just to get me in the musical process, so that I'm not going to be second guessing. Sometimes if you play exactly what you're going to play that night, when you're warming up 5 minutes before you go on stage, it doesn't have the freshness that is if you just played some other tune that you're not going to play. That's how I prepare.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, as a keyboard player, we don't have our instrument with us to warm up on many times, but I think what Rick was talking about, the preparation you do as far as knowing the music inside and out, is very important. And then just to clear your head and just let things happen organically. If you go on stage with some kind of preconceived notion of what you're going to play or how you're going to perform the music,
that's a disaster.
That's always a disaster. It's to know the stuff innately because you've learned it that well, and then just let the things flow and be able to keep your mind open to what's going on stage, because the kind of music we play, there is a certain amount that's written, but there's also a certain amount that's improvised, and it's different from night to night. And in order to pull that off, you have to be open-minded and receptive to everything that's going on around you.
Well, there's, for me, I agree with you guys. First place, I think everyone has their own way of preparing. The essential aspect of what you're both saying, though, is that you are preparing, that you're not just not preparing. That's the thing that I think that teachers need to impress upon students, is that some type of preparation is essential to you having a better chance at telling a good communal story when you guys all get on stage. There's two parts of preparation, right? Obviously, there's the early preparation, which is you learning the song, like you say, becoming, and so that's something, unfortunately, that's becoming an epidemic now that I've noticed in music, is people not doing that type of preparation. They do the individual stuff, working on technique to make sure they sound good.
Right.
You know what I mean? When my solo comes, I'm going to sound good, But the pre-preparation is the big aspect, and that's what you spoke to,
right.
To know the music really intimately. But then, like I say, when you get to this other aspect of preparation, which is like the pre-gig, which is, I think, what you were talking about, the pre-gig prep,
right. Yeah.
that, I think, varies a lot.
It does.
It's just the thing is that you want to do whatever it is that puts you in a comfort zone, So if that means playing a tune that's not one of the tunes, for me, it means playing major scales and stuff like that. Right. Just stuff that has, that's just technical, and then maybe running my fingers over a head that I might have played 1,000 times, but it's just like, you want to be 5 times as prepared as you need to be, because when something happens, like something breaks or something messes up, your brain is now not working as effectively, so it's dropping down a couple notches. And so if you've at least got some of that, just the sort of muscle memory stuff going, you'll be able to at least get through it.